Danny's, there's many different amazing, incredible kind of spectacle, spectacular moments, and then we are I would say we're a very intimate moment.
Wow.
It's very fragile. Because
isn't it very hard for 80,000 people to create that intimate that feeling. Kind of moment? Yeah,
it is hard because I remember it reminds me of when I used to perform in melas as a child. I used to do Shona Horin Chai.
Yeah.
And my mum used to Shona Horin Chai, and my mum used to drag me to these Bangladeshi melas and outdoor events and festivals. And it's different to a theatre, the culture of theatre.
Yeah.
Because in an open air, they don't pay to see you.
No.
So they're there to have a good time, the audience. It's not like they pay, they go silent, the light comes on. There's so many distractions and there's so much external noise outside. So to draw an audience in is far more challenging for me than in a theatre. So really my childhood experience was very crucial to being able to grow as an artist, of how to command an audience that don't want to be commanded.
Yeah.
That don't want to be. So you have to really fight, and you have to give more. I feel than when you're on stage in a theatre in a black box where everybody goes quiet at the right moment. So. I thankfully, my mother was hugely responsible for that. So I can imagine with 80,000 people, which I've never performed in front of, it's going to be quite. I went to the stadium recently, and I just stood in the middle, and there was nobody there except Danny Boyle. And
experience for you?
It made me feel very humble and very small, actually. But I was more in awe. So Danny asked me, what did you think?
Yeah.
And I didn't say anything because I just wanted to just stand there and look. So I think it's going to be more special for the people who are performing. And then the other fact is that the TV is a very important part of it. Because that's only 80,000 people. I say only, but actually it's for 3 billion people. And it's the only moment that one will ever have, or one ever gets a chance to have that opportunity to perform in front of 3 billion people. So I'm a bit nervous because I've not yet performed since my injury, which was in January. So it will be the first time I perform.
But I saw that little that you didn't perform though, but you were on stage recently, were you?
For the Olivier Award.
Yeah.
Just to receive an award, yes.
Yeah.
That's easy. I don't have to dance. I just go and do a speech.
No, but you're fine, right?
I would say 70%.
Yeah.
The last 30% to show level. The show level body is like an athlete who trains to be in the Olympics for that 100-meter run. It's a different level to when you're training for the training's sake.
Yes.
This is on another level. So that level I'm not there, not even close. Well, I'm close, 70%. And the last 30% is the hardest. And the only way it's going to get there is when you start performing.
You start performing. So are you rehearsing right now? No, you are not allowed.
I am rehearsing, yes.
Okay.
I put my bells on. I'm doing kathak. I'm doing a lot of gym work.
Yeah.
I do a lot of swimming. I'm skipping a lot.
You'll be fine.
I hope so.
You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. And we are so immensely proud of you.
Oh, don't be yet.
No.
Let's do the show.
No,
Let's do the
but
Olympics
you have
first.
achieved so much, and being a British Bangladeshi, you like it or not, you're our icon.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but I feel very honoured to be part of it.
Yeah.
To be part of the Olympics and to be,
wow.
Yeah, to be
wow.
to come from my parents. I'm very lucky.
Wow, we are very lucky, so that's Olympic, and I would come back to Olympic, but I would like to know.
You're still not going to get anything out of me.
But I'll try my best. I'll try my best. But the good thing is, Shupro Darshok, je we have আমাদের অনেক আরো অলিম্পিক ওপেনিং সেরেমনি দেখার মধ্যে তো একটা অসাধারণ মজা আছে, কিন্তু আমাদের আরো রিজন হলো আর কি to really see what would be there. And যেটা আমি জানতে চাই আকরাম, একদিক থেকে I'm so lucky and that I think বাংলা ডিজিটাল বাংলা স্যাটেলাইট টিভি চ্যানেলে বা বাংলা দর্শকদের সামনে I think this is your first interview.
Yes,
I had one before.
Yes, but it wasn't here.
No, it wasn't
and
here.
You
but
weren't wearing an orange sari.
No, yes. But it was for Bangla TV.
It was for Bangla
but
TV.
Here, like, for the first time, you're going to actually facing audience because it's a live phone-in show. They will, obviously, I hope they will call in.
I hope my father doesn't call.
I hope
don't
that.
Call me. And the other one is Sohini. Please don't call me. She's going to ask a very tough question. This wonderful singer, Sohini. She just texted me before we came on.
Yeah.
And she said, "Good luck." And then I was starting to think, oh, she's going to call me and ask me a very tough question. Like, why doesn't your hair grow? Something like that. I'm
no,
sure she's going to
I
tease
hope she
me.
does. I hope she does. But so just tell me about yourself. How, because you are one of the most celebrated performer of not. I mean, it's not only for Britain. You are a celebrated performer for the world. So just tell me how you become Akram Khan, the choreographer and dancer.
I would say that's a tough question. I would say by default.
No.
Yeah.
No,
in all honesty, by default, because I was never a natural at anything. My sister has a lot more talent than I do, and she still does in every respect, in terms of academic, in terms of art as well, and as a dancer. But I have one little talent, and that is that if somebody says you can't do it, I have this internal belief that I'll prove you wrong. And that comes from my mother. Because I remember my community, Bangladeshi community.
She used to be a dancer too, wasn't she?
You know, she was a shadow of a dancer. Because her father was a genius of a scientist. And, he's known for Khalifa's theorem.
Yeah.
And, the theory, the mathematical theory is there's one particular formula that's named after him. So he didn't want his children, especially a girl, to dance at that time, my grandfather.
Yeah.
And so my mother had tiffin boxes, and she, instead of put food, she would put her bells, her salwa kameez, and she would go to school, and from school she would change and then into a salwa kameez and a Indian, the dance costume, clothes, and then she would go and do rehearsal and do class, and then she'd come back in her school uniform again. So her father never really found out. So she had a love for arts. She has a love for arts. I mean, she loves Rabindranath Tagore, first of all. And she's...
who doesn't?
Who doesn't, yes. And so in a sense, she instilled in me... So she loved dance, but she wanted me to... She refused to speak to me in English. Until,
to you?
Yes, until about... until about 10, maybe. And then when she spoke English, when I was 10, she said hello. I was like, oh my God, my mother speaks English? Literally, it wasn't until 10, but I'm exaggerating. But it felt like that because she had refused to speak the first few years. I was born. She only spoke to me in Bengali. So in terms of Bangla, I speak okay, and I understand and I can speak. But dance was something she really felt she had to push me, because I couldn't sit still in front of. You give me a desk and I freak out. And I remember at school, all my teachers said to my parents was, he has a problem. And at that time it was a problem. Things have changed a lot. Now they say, well, maybe he's a special character who needs a special attention, or this is not the right thing for him. But at that time he has a problem. And they said, what was it? My parents asked, what is it? And they said, it's not that he's not intelligent. It's just that he doesn't want to be intelligent, in the sense that he doesn't want to do academics. Anything to do with paper and books and letters.
You switch off.
I switch off and I start to move.
Yeah.
I get this. I'm very physical.
Can I stop you now?
Yes.
Because we have to take a break now, so we'll come back. সুপ্রদর্শক, আপনারা দেখছেন এই জনপদ, আমাদের সাথে কোরিওগ্রাফার ডান্সার আকরাম খান আজকে আছে, এবং আমি শিওর আপনারাও আমার মতো একইভাবে তাকে নিয়ে গর্বিত এবং এক্সাইটেড। সো আপনারা সাথে থাকুন, এবং ব্রেকের পরে আপনাদের জিজ্ঞাসা, আপনাদের মন্তব্য, অভিমত এই স্টুডিওতে আকরামের সাথে শেয়ার করুন। দেখা হচ্ছে ব্রেকের পরে।